on, everybody? I hope everybody's chilling. I went live real quick. That shit look like a painting, right? Look at that beautifulness. What I really wanted y'all to see was Papa. So we were trying to get the Viking one, but they try to charge $12, and we were like, for the same price, we could get two books, which we got Chinese Myth Legends and Egyptian Myth Legends. And if you follow both of those traditions or cultures, you'll find out a lot of interesting, intuitive. They lived way beyond, what we thought was living. But yeah, I appreciate everybody doing this little joint real quick. In fact, it's fucking hot. What's up, everybody? Back at the office. So what's up? We here. We are random. It's $8, $8, $8. What's popping, everybody? Hope everybody doing great. Living good, eating good. So let's piggyback on what I was saying before. God damn, these stores are fucking charging out the wazoo for some of these items. I don't know what it is. Tariffs. My baby said motherfuckers is trying to get back money that they feel like they lost or something. I don't know. During COVID. I swear COVID fucked up a lot of things, man. It's damn if you do, damn if you don't. And it's funny because they always talk about population control, and that would have been the best time to, I mean, not like that don't even sound right, but what I mean is if they was on that, they could have just been like, yeah, everybody go to work, everything good. Because Florida was not jacking it. They were still going to work, chilling. Then you find out that, you know what I'm saying, the shit breeds in I think colder weathers as well. But yeah, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody having a blessed day. We here, random, 24. Yeah, man, just chilling, appreciating this beautiful day right now. So we went shopping, we got the turkey, everything, copacetic on that end. But as we were going into various aisles, god damn, these prices were looking crazy. Hi, what up, Salix? How you doing, 5309? Hi, everybody, what's up? Thank you for rocking with me, I appreciate y'all. We just talking our shit, random. Gabriel, what's up? But yeah, man, these prices, like, I don't understand, man. And then you have like, the local, whatever store you're in, whatever brand they, pump out, that shit is always wild cheaper. And it's like I said, damn if you do, damn if you don't. Either they trying to kill us with, I don't know what the hell going on, but the shit is too expensive. Especially when you work for yours, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta like, but what's up, everybody? How everybody doing? Talk to me, y'all. Oh, Salix, I appreciate you. I love that love. That's great support right there. Yeah, so basically, yeah, the prices got me real fucked up. Like you almost deciding whether or not you want that or want this. And that's like not the way to shop. Especially when I subscribed. I appreciate you, Gabriel. Thumbs up if you guys can. One love, man. Gabriel, Salix. I appreciate you guys. That shit makes me smile, man. Thank you for making my day, y'all. Really. What y'all want to talk about, though? Battlefield 6 is lit right now. Thank you for that thumbs up. So if you don't have the money for Battlefield 6, the actual game, they have a free version called RedSec. It's almost like Warzone, Battle Royale type shit. They have a gauntlet mode, which I like. It's pretty cool. If you have $40, get Arc Raiders. It's a dope looter. You have to evacuate after you, pick up items and shit like that. And I always love games like that. And that's it with the gaming front. You have Fortnite linking up with Simpsons again. Dope. And what console? And I hope, basically PS5. And I believe, you know what's dope? Xbox, their Game Pass, you know, got a couple of games. You know, Xbox does a cool thing with their Game Pass where they got games that are released on that pass. And instead of, you know what I'm saying? So basically there's this like fighting game, Marvel type fighting game coming out, and it's like free 99. It's not free because you pay for the monthly, but you know how that go. But yes, Alex, I appreciate you. But PS5, yo, you don't want to know? I know, but chapter final is coming in a couple days, so they're not gonna be doing any chapters after chapter final. You ain't, yeah, no, not Marvel Rivals. There's another one, but Rivals is another great free 99 game. I promise you. But the cool thing is, I moved from New York, you know, to Cali, and I just have my PS Portal, so I'm able to turn on my PS5 in Brooklyn, and then it's fucking. I love technology like that. Travis Scott, remember that when he had the concert on Fortnite? That shit was crazy work. I love things like that. It brought a lot of people together. And yo, they don't understand, like, I don't, it's like we use consoles for like time, but it's also it's a way the new era, you know, links up with folk. And like that's always one thing when you got your mic on and you know, you solo in one game and now you got, man, yo, what up, son? Like, especially Marvel, finding a good team and you just thugging it out with them. I used to live in Sacramento. Ooh, yeah, that's along that coast. Let's just put this down, man. These motherfuckers always have a hard time. I don't know what they putting in weed nowadays. But yeah, man, them stores is getting outrageous with them prices. And let's not even talk about detergent or soap or the things. Yo, it's funny. All the things you really, really need. Like, no, it's not even disrespect, but we went in the aisle and, you know, Kotex, like the tampons for the females, that shit up. I'm like, they're gonna make females choose toilet paper. Like, yo, I don't know what's going on, y'all. And I don't know how they could do that. Like, just keep raising it. Like, and they never bring it. Like, I remember back in the days, they were always raising it down or giving us deals. Like, if they couldn't sell something, two for something. Now they just leave the shit on stock and let it get old. They don't give a damn. Ooh, remember the Xbox 360? Everybody was like, I hope you don't get the red light, you know what I'm saying, district. Consoles was like, there was something about consoles that lost this mystique. Maybe it's the money. People don't got the bag really to be buying it. And they cheaper. I bought my PS2 for like almost $700. And that's old money. So that was probably like 900 now, 1,000. I'm 43. Let's start talking this gaming. This a little conversation. We'll just do a little bit gaming thing. My first console, mom's got me Nintendo, Mario Brothers. I got a picture where when I beat the game, she took it with the Polaroid. You know, the one you gotta, and you see my little self like this with the princess in the background. So I always was a completionist. I love beating games. But then you fast forward to Nintendo 64, even Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo, for some reason, the Mortal Kombat was fire. It felt like the arcade version. It was something about it, man. And then when I had that, I had my hernia surgery. So in high school, I was out for like a month. And it happened to be around my born day. So my mom's got me a Nintendo 64 with 007 and some wrestling game. I think NWO, you know what I'm saying? One of them joints. I told you now, that shit was the best time of my goddamn life. And my peoples came over. Because, you know, there was no online. So my, wildin'. Yeah, but, something about consoles, man. It's always a good time, especially when you beat the game. Nowadays, these games, if you could like bypass like feeling like you have to buy skins and stupid shit, you good. Cuphead? Fire. Graphically amazing. Hard as F. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. W's up for the L's up. Yo, if you guys haven't tried Cuphead and you have a Steam subscription or any of the consoles, please try Cuphead. It is a fucking dope game. Wild as hell. Thanks for the thumbs up. Nintendo Switch is a bad mother sucker too. I don't know about the Switch too, you know what I'm saying? But I did get the PS Portal, which I think is a magnificent. I mean, I'm playing. It's not like the same as the 5, but until I have my shit shipped over, like that shit is amazing. I ain't gonna lie. When the Nintendo Wii came out, that shit was like, what did they create? What is this little? Mind you, I was of age, so I always bought my consoles. Like, I didn't have mommy telling me no. When a console was coming out, I was already stacking, and when the shit dropped, I bought it. Even the PS5, when the PS5 came out, I was going on Walmart. I used to get the old deer. Niggas was, remember, people were buying bulks to resell. I finally went one day. It said, put your credit card information. I ran to Chase, put the money in the card. You know, because I was always a cash boy. So I put the cash in the card. Vroom, came home. That shit says shipping in a week. I had the PS5 by before Christmas. I think it was like 2021 or something weird. Whenever it dropped, I was like on guard. First game I had was Demon Souls and it came free with, like, you know, the little robot joint. It's like a Plant Zombies fire, even on the phone. Hi, what's up, Gabriel again? There's something cool about Plants vs Zombies because it's a strategy game, very strategic in your movements. So it was based on your brainium cranium and gameplay. So it was a mix of, I love games that have you like think a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And there's times where you just want to blast and shoot some shit up. That's why there's so many games out. That's why I don't understand when games do drop. People are so hard on them, not understanding the time and dedication it takes to make a game. That's why the flip is, yo, you shitting on this game, how about you make a game? And I seen a couple streamers make games. Some kid made like a train game. And the way the community was like, yo, this game is fire. It's like, that shit is doo-doo, bro. Stop it. Stop. It takes a lot to make a game, man. It really do. So shout out to developers and all that cool shit, you know? You know, whatever, programmers, everybody, artists. Because, yo, games now, yo, check out this game called Ill, ILL. It's being made by a director. That's why I like the dude that does a Metal Gear Solid game, Hideo Kojima, right? That dude, when he did Death Stranding, that shit is like you playing a movie. Like, they making games like, so check out Ill. That shit look crazy work. I love games that have directors, storylines. That's why Horizon does so well. God of War, because the storyline is fucking amazing. What up, Salix? Coding is huge, man. And yo, remember, okay, so there was a game I just mentioned. It was called Arc Raiders. The only reason I mentioned it is because of the coding part. So the various machines and enemies in that game, because it's PvP, but it's also PvE. So the robots and shit, they made it with artificial intelligence. So that robot reacts to you. It doesn't have like the programmer says when you shoot it, it goes left and then down and then swings. No, this time it does like yo, and the it's like a spider. The way this shit is awesome. Just look at some previews or gameplay. Arc, ARC Raiders, like the Las Vegas Raiders. But like this thing that said hi in the chat, so I just pressed it, then it said hi, the little emoji. I got you, it's all good, Gabriel. I'm here for you, man. But AI is going too far. Salix, sub to me, cause I'm a sub to you. Whoever subs, that's how I do it. You ain't lying, bro. There's something evil with AI. The fact that we're losing so many jobs. Look, you know what I never understood? Like the 50-50 of it. If AI is supplementing or doing better or allowing humans not to do, where the fuck is to like we should be getting like something has to give. Like rent has to be cheap or subsidized, or they have to do like a everybody gets paid, because if AI is going to take over and make our lives easier, it shouldn't be making our lives harder. And that's the reverse. Like if you bought a machine that's supposed to vacuum and so you don't vacuum, like it also shouldn't try to kill you at night. You understand me? Like, but exactly, yeah, man. That's why what's that joint? Death Love Robots. There's a show that the main theme is like robots just bugging out, and oh, in fact, there's a bunch of like little animes where there's no humans at all, but a cat and two robots. It's like beautiful, because like humanity, we're losing touch, and yeah, we think it's cool, and that's the thing. They got us into that cool thing, because when I was younger, technology, whenever like a new console was dropping, or a new phone, or a new, they would, various things, sneaker, like whatever they added technology to, we were buying, and they knew that. So we bought so much into you know AI, where Chat GPT basically runs the gamma. Look at the videos they produce. Tupac with Malcolm X, fucking Tupac in the wrestling ring, body slamming Biggie. Like, what's going on here? The ones I like is like Tupac hugging, somebody that like obviously he can't be hugging no more. But like they giving us obviously the gift of AI. We just gotta utilize it for the right purpose. The way they structured how they monetize, even with music in the internet platform, they make it like, there's a percentage of streamers that are getting to the bag, but it's almost like the real world. Like that small percentage owns so much of the wealth. You know what I'm saying? They don't give the bag to everybody. Because I always thought, how come we don't all create channels, and then every district, all you got to do is wake up and just like, just blow up somebody else's channel. Somebody else blows up your channel. We do that, or it'll be a cycle. Niggas be getting to the bag crazy. But we need some more games coming out though. Like more people are making games anymore. Yeah, because the industry, man, they squeezing. Like I feel like they understand it's gonna burst. So this is like the last squeeze of all money. You know what I'm saying? Cause I look at like future upcoming games a lot, and I'm like, the ones that are like Pragmata is a game that's coming out for PlayStation 5. It looks amazing. Shout out, like I said, the positive of AI and various, going up in technology is like Unreal Engine 5. That shit is like, The Witcher 4 is going to look amazing if that does release. Stores nowadays raise the price of something and make a sale for the old price. Yo, Salix, ain't that funny? I went to Macy's, so there's a mall. I'm in a town, so the mall is like what's popping, you know what I'm saying? And I don't drink, so I'm in the mall. I go to Macy's, and they got sweaters, Nike sweaters for $75, almost $80, and then it says 30% off. No, who you fooling? Them joints is $45 with the 30. I should be walking out with a $28 hoodie. You heard? From Nike. But they triple the price, so and the illusion when we were shopping, it was like that illusion. So it felt like I'm getting a deal. Now you could just see the blatant bullshit. Like, wait a minute, how this shit $80, 30% off, still $65. The original joint is really $55 for hoodies. You making 10. Like, who are you fooling? I'm not buying into the okie doke. All my clothes old. Yo. I mean, I still got the you know what I'm saying, the Victor joints, Ithaca, underwear. This is an old do-rag. I got my belief system, my spiritual, got the eyes. My baby gave me this one. It's about the warrior. She tells me various, beads, what they mean. You always got the rubber band, man. And, of course, I got the cross here. Jesucristo. You have to believe, you have to have faith, you have to know what's going on and how they really trying to pin us all like against each other. Nobody, like who the you fooling? Like, you fool Little Meech. Yo, Meech, sorry, Big Meech. You built the legacy on that illegal world. Shout out to you, because it's one of the hardest worlds to get out of. But your son, he got that 5 million bag for the BMF show. I'm not in his pockets, but them chrome jeans ain't it. I know those are pieces, so eventually if he wants to resell them, but the way like the markup is like, is insane to even say you paying 10,000 for a pair of jeans. Like, something that, God forbid, get a stain on them. This shit is wild as fuck. Yo, peep this. I remember when the Visus and Red Monkey were coming out. Them shits was like $500, $600 to $1,000 for jeans. Red Robins, even Amari. Like, that's why I fuck with Subi. Subi wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But some of these people, they were marking up hard body karate on us. And like, when you think about it, like, okay, so my man Shane Washington, American Indian, it was cool meeting him because I didn't know they give American Indians like a check. So he was getting a check in high school. He's a cool dude, but he ended up working with Calvin Klein. He was like a seamstress, and he used to tell me a lot about fabric. Then I got my boy Max. I hate dropping they governments like that, sorry y'all, but he is into fashion. He did Barack Obama's clothes for the gala, whatever that famous joint is, the fashion show in New York City. He did other people, but he's another one that put me on to fabric. And a lot of these joints, you see the price tag and shit, $59, $40, and the fabric, like North Face, they fabric is nice, but I ain't paying $55 for a shirt, y'all. I can't do it. I never did it, and I don't know. I'm gonna go now, but when's the next time you stream? I usually do AM, y'all. Alex, I appreciate you. I respect you. Thank you for rocking with me and having a little conversation. I hope your day goes good. If I don't see you, happy Turkey Day, you heard? Get the itis and watch the football game. That's another fun. That's my memory of Thanksgiving is family and football. But thank you, Alex. I appreciate you. Have a good one. What's up, Peekaboo? True name brands, Snoop Dogg type hot. Yeah, how's your Tuesday going? Yo, everything good, Peekaboo. I'm just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Alex, have a good one. And Gabriel, if you're still here, what's up, Pop? But yeah, Peekaboo. The clothes, it don't add up. Like, and then the way fashion and style be, like, you wear the shit 1 week, the shit cooked the next week. It's like, what the fuck? Like, yo, and that's why I like these kids, like they starting to make it like you could wear whatever, but the whatever is looking like the big wide. I wasn't jacking the skinny jeans, but now the big joints, like, look, I'm at an age where I do know the baggy is out for me. At 43, you should not be seeing my underwear. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of my clothes, I'm a skinny folk, so a lot of my shits usually have a flag that as a belt. But what's up, Gabriel? Like, if I make a new game, like I'm making it right now, I need a tester, like a good tester for the game. So let me test it, bro. Gabriel, whatever work you put in, like I said, I support. I'm a supporter. As much as I could do financially, I would try. But as of now, my support system is basically, I'll help you test it. We could, go back and forth with the number, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for you, Gabriel. And shout out to you for having that motivation to try to make a game. But yeah, my Tuesday's good. Got McDonald's breakfast. I hate spending nowadays because, especially food is one of those like trick bags. Like, you eat all the time, so like spending so much on it is kind of like, that's the okie doke, you know what I'm saying? But they pinned us in a situation where you either on the road, you working so much. So that's why I used to hate work, because wherever you worked, whatever the surrounding of that work was, now you spending. And I used to work in the city. Now I'm spending just for a bagel and shit, $20 and shit. I'm like, what's going on here? Where's the McDonald's out here? But Yeah, so we went to McDonald's breakfast. We went shopping and got the turkey, a lot of seasonings and stuff she got. So yeah, my Tuesday good. We randomly scrolling. It got here game. Need a tester. What's the game? Gabriel. Yo, what up, Charlie? New York City. How you pop? Yeah, man. I'll do the same thing, Gabriel. And that's why I support my fans, because it's like we like-minded folk. Like, you guys hear my shit, you vibe with me, and then you stay and then support. And I'll dig that. And that's how we get our shit stronger and how everybody starts vibing. Remember, networking is not what you know, is who you know. Always remember that, gem. Not what, but who. That's why college wasn't really college. It was about the networking. Like, who, your pops. Oh shit, your pops do. Oh shit, my mom's. Oh, what's up, yo? And then it got into the Sigma Phi Boom Bala do got like, you know what I'm saying? But from Minnesota up here, what up? Look like a chihuahua. I appreciate it, man. Whatever. It's better than. I'd rather be a dog than. Let me stop. Even though I like cats more, I'm a cat guy, cat whisperer. What's up, Meloco man? Yeah, thank you for joining me. This is $8. My channel's called Random. I usually vibe off for you guys, whatever you guys want to talk about. We were just talking about gaming and why fucking food prices are through the roof and who you jacking on with the clothing brands making me pay $80 for a t-shirt. So even Nike wilding. How do I quit smoking weed? That's a mental game. Stop chilling with crowds that have motherfuckers burning it, and try to whatever time. Let's say like from 4 to 6 you would smoke. Now from 4 to 6, find something to like implement in that time scheme. So whatever time scheme you was blowing it down, try to implement something different. Either go out, jog if the weather's too cold, stay indoors, read a book. Go on YouTube, listen to me, like whatever to get your mind off of it. Just try to continue, stay strong, Papa. Because weed is a mental game. You lucky it's not a withdrawal game like Percocets or like, other various drugs, heroin, you know what I'm saying? Crack, alcohol. I heard alcohol when you're trying to withdraw for that is like death. But I like the name brand stuff for Adidas, Amari, Nike. I do so too, Peekaboo. Like I love it. Like they just dropped the 11s all purple for the Jordans. I got the rares, the Jordan 4s. I love the 4s, by the way, y'all. If you ever into sneakers, get the Jordan 4s. Them shits are comfortable and they look good on jeans, shorts. I know. And I got a couple of 10s and the 11s, of course, the Concord, the Breads. I lost a lot of sneakers, you know what I'm saying? So, but I know my taxis, the 12s, you know what I'm saying? Even the 20s, the 19s. But you're not killing them. Yeah, word. It's a Pokemon game where you eat berries and Snorlax and eat the food. It's not like Pokemon. Good. There was a game that came out that had characters related to Pokemon, it looked like, but it was like a fighting, like, it was a weird game, but it did man good. And Pokemon tried to sue them and they lost. Because you can't, just because the character, you know what I'm saying? So I'm shout out to you for making something that, is in the realm of that, so you could get the crowd. And then that's why I'm waiting for somebody to do like a Minecraft, something, because Minecraft used to be the ish to me. Like just that 2-dimensional, the way everything looked was like but like Bros, too positive, need to take notes. Yeah, man. Are you Puerto Rican? Yeah, Boricua, Aguadilla, you know what I'm saying? Where my family from in the island. Born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, yeah. And now I'm in California with the wife. Did the right thing, you know what I'm saying? At 43. You got to grow up sometimes. And that's, like, I think a lot of people don't tell others to do that. Like, time is very, and we got to grow up, you know what I'm saying? And it don't mean change who you are. Like, I hate that part. Yo, I'm grown up now. You told me to grow up. Nah, still be you, you know what I'm saying? But the responsibility aspect, let's start saving. Let's start being mindful of our money, you know what I'm saying? Not everything is about looking jig. In fact, nobody gives a fuck. I got a shirt with a bird on it. Let's see the name brand on it. What is it? Some Cuco shit, right? But yeah, man. Somebody told me it's not what you wear, it's how you throw it down. You know what I'm saying? So always remember that. You could go shop cheap, That's why I like to get like just regular t-shirts, because you could just all black t-shirt, nobody know the brand, and then as long as you got nice pair of jeans, if it don't look good, cut them. Do your own little design, add your little twist to it, and I promise motherfuckers be jacking it. That's how Chrome Hearts and all these other joints, yo, gallery department, it looked like paint on your. Get out of here. That was painters coming home and niggas thought, yo, that's a fly pit. Nah, nigga, I just came from painting. Some niggas jacked that whole shit and started charging 100 and something for jeans. Get out of here. Hey, I'm Gravy. I'm down to try. That's what's up, Charlie. Y'all do your little networking and talk. Thank you, Charlie, New York, for being cool. Mello, what's up? I'm going to grow up when I'm having a kid and giving my life to that. Yeah, man. And look, when you say give your life to that, also remember having a kid is also a second chance if you didn't have your childhood. So a lot of folk be like, yo, I ain't have a kid and you could live that. Because when I had my son, he's 20 years old, he's in college, he's going to be a lawyer. And I say he's going to be because I'm manifesting, he's a very smart man. But I didn't do Sesame Place. With him, I did. You know what I'm saying? He got me to do a lot of cool joints. But shout out to Gabriel for his game that he's creating. Yeah, man. Growing is about, it's not really about height. It's not really about even your mental, like, smartness. It's just growth on humanity aspect. When you grow, you grow to see other races. Like, you don't see, you know what I'm saying? Because you understand. When you're younger, you just see black, white. You don't understand nothing. So it is what it is. But when you grown, you have to have right, wrong. You can't not have right from wrong, man. You got to know what you're doing. And you can't always have excuses. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, we the excuse America. There's always an excuse for something. And look, I pray to everybody because we all got stories. Everything was hard. Everything is like, but living, that's the most blessed thing you can be doing right now. And I know shit is hard and the system is twisted, is made for, you know, the complexion for the protection, but it is what it is, compadres. You can be a trainer if you want in the game. You start with 500 coin, like, all right, so he's telling us to begin. That's cool. Growing up also means you see all the corruption and wrongness. Yo, I was just saying that, man. You become wiser as to why. Yo, the biggest thing is to think you're the reason why you're not success. Don't ever think that. There's so many obstacles and barriers, and like I say, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So if you're not plugged into certain industries and you really have, that's why it's beautiful when people have that discipline and that, like, yo, I'm whatever, I don't give a fuck. I don't know, no, I'm gonna be outside, I'm gonna look for this director. Those people, I love those stories. Even though they're rare and far from in between, but you know, dedication on one's craft is the best thing you can do. Don't let time slip. Let's say you good at, you know, flipping paint, flip them motherfuckers. You good at whatever you're good at, master it. Make sure and have a couple apprentices where you could pass over whatever you know, learn to teach to learn, you heard? I forgot the saying, it's like learn one and teach one, some shit like that. You know, the swords sharpen each other intellectually. Only one thing can happen if you vibing with people like me, like you gonna feel that same passion I'm on. Like, oh shit, motherfucker is a cool dude, you know what I'm saying? Shut my looks out. Like, I'm 43, I know I look young as fuck. I dress young, I dig that. But like, being an active Pokemon, all right, Charlie? Yo, link up, y'all. Like and subscribe. I appreciate everybody's support. And yeah, it is what it is, man. You know, Thanksgiving is around the corner, so I hope everybody feeling that festivity in their body. Like, yo, it's about that time. Some of y'all already got the tree up. You smelling good vibes. It might not be the best Christmas, but at least, like, I think they bringing us back to a family joint. I think that's what was really going on. The underlining, if you could take the underlining and everything, it's like they trying to be like, yeah, money's everything. EBT was everything. Food, all that shit. But when you come together on Thanksgiving, y'all gonna really see what the fuck going on with the family part. You know what I'm saying? Hello. What's going on, everybody? There goes my moderator, Hollow Palo. What up, Charlie, New York City? Oh wait, Charlie Sync. I kept saying, yo, what's that thing called when you see something real quick? Charlie Sync. Charlie's in sync, and then you read it like it was New York City. Like, that's bugged out. Minnesota boy too. I got you. Also dropped a sub for you, dude. You are chill. I appreciate you, yo. Namaste. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that energy. It's about finding your chakras and feeding them with that good shit. You heard? Every day I wake up like this, and I try to lead the rest of my day like this. I treat my lady right. I make sure I'm not a cheater, infidelity. I don't do nothing wrong. I just gotta, get my act with the job. Even though I'm here 3 months, that's still no excuse. And just support and help my lady and do the best I can. You know what I'm saying? Or do the best you guys can too. Because it's easy to say and do, but it's better to see. So I'm glad I went from New York to here. You guys saw my little journey. Now I'm in an apartment with my lady and, on my Wi-Fi. I used to have shitty Wi-Fi, so it used to be Charlie Sing. That's fire. Like a little story behind your joint, Charlie. That's fire. I'm going to sub you too, man. But yeah, Hollow, what's up, Paulo? Sorry, Hollow. My boy Gabe. I'm going over to my friend's house right now. I'll be back. If you're still live, I'll come back. I might do one later on today. But yo, Gabriel, nice talking to you, man. Congrats on the game. Make sure you keep me and Charlie, involved with your gaming. I appreciate that. And I definitely want to be a tester. So as NSYNC, my boy Charlie. Saying my wife is bad. What up, Hollow? That's my guy right there. I'm going to there myself, so be careful, all right? Everybody be careful. Always be aware of your surroundings. Keep your eyes open. If you're listening to music, make sure one bud is in, one bud out. Be learning your one's environment, you know what I'm saying? Things are going to change rapidly. A lot of people aren't in the same positions, a lot of others are in. So just be careful, y'all. Shout out to our friends, yo. Shout out to everybody, you heard? Yeah, just stay. It don't mean keep the pistola and act like a gangster, but just keep your mind on. Understand how they trying to make this world different. Also remember when they closed the government down, Trump paid all his Republicans vacation, gave them like bonuses and let them. So and then the day of when he cut the EBT, my son had a party. What was the Great Gatsby? Like it was a Great Gatsby theme. Like look it up. These boys like that got real money. They don't give a fuck. They saw that we were the middle class was like the workers. Now they got the AI, so there's a lot of jobs being eliminated. They figured out with the so COVID was a test run. They figured out with COVID how much of the world they could run without us. That's what the real trick bag was. Listen to me one more time, y'all. COVID was just to see how the world would run without human intervention. And it ran fucking smooth, if you ask me. So I don't know if they're gonna do a worldwide, give motherfuckers the bag and let us just be consumers, or we go back to the what's my man's joint? Only the strong survive. I forgot that boy, the dude that said that, like going more deaf on what you mean on the COVID thing. Yeah, I think the COVID so I don't believe in coincidence. I don't think things accidentally happen when for so long we were battling various chicken pox. Remember, I'm 43, so I got to see other little diseases try, but we always combating it. For some reason, the way COVID came and then the timing of it was during bad weather season. The disease was airborne. It was able to survive, and there was no coincidence that the first time they told everybody to stay home. Like, yo, how many states were fighting to be like, no, we want to go to work. We want to make sure the pendulum keeps going. They knew once, you know, just like a watch, if you take one little, gear off, the whole system is all fucked up. But for some reason, they knew the certain gear piece to take off that continued the watch. It maybe skipped a couple of seconds, but it still went. And that's where work came in. All this, various they were feeding us money. Like, you know how much they just gave to Argentina? We just bailed out. It's like they print. I don't even think like that shit even matter, bro. Like numbers and shit, all that shit is weird. Like when the towers went down, that gave a lot of motherfuckers a fresh start. Because those buildings were like economic buildings. Remember, a lot of things were kept paper back then. 1999, 2000, 01, all the way to 05. A lot of shit was kept in via paper. And it took a long systematic process when I worked as a paralegal to put a lot of paperwork into systems. But yeah, who's ready for Thanksgiving? You know what I'm saying? I'm hyped for Thanksgiving. Hollow, how about you? Word, man. Like I said, I just bought the turkey. We already putting the seasoning. You got to base it. You got to let that bitch thaw out for a little bit. And like I said, just smelling that bitch, slow cook. Remember, it's a slow cooker turkey. So you don't do Thanksgiving, Hollow. What religion or, well, go to somebody's crib and at least eat Thanksgiving. If you don't, do because Thanksgiving is basically, to me, how my family does it is, even though the food is there, the game is in the background, everything is put on silent, everybody grabs hands and we put our head down and each of us go around the table and ask for thanks as to why you're grateful for the meal. I'm grateful for my family, my mom's health. A lot of folks say health because, without health ain't wealth, you know what I'm saying? Without the mind, you don't got the body. But yeah, man, everybody gonna have a great Thanksgiving. Just positive thinking, you know what I'm saying? Even though the world is chaotic, we also got to understand we're all tethered together. So subconsciously, if we're all thinking a certain thing, we will manifest that. So let's all get back to things are Gucci. Let these holidays come. The tree don't have to have a million gifts. As long as, your main ones get gifts. Don't got to be thousands. I think that's what this is also showing us, is like, we were a little bit above our means, a lot of us. COVID gave us a false fantasy life of, especially people that were making $200 a week, and now you're getting a $1,500 check a week. Your standards of living, your whole conglomerate just got fucked up. So it's gonna take time for us to come back to reality and understand what's needed and what's just wanted. And yeah, you have to have the need to survive. That's food, shelter, and a car. Everything else is a video game, you know what I'm saying? Clothes, all that shit is a luxury item. And I think Americans have enough in our closets, clothes-wise or sneaker-wise, that we could be good for a couple of summers. Niggas don't need to be styling on them. But yeah, man, thanks for rocking. Kind of deep question. Any advice to keep the good mentality everyone preaches, especially if you are going through certain hardships? Yeah, man, it's I think the reason why people probably believe my shit is because of my scars. You could tell I lived through some shit. Like, it's not just fakery on this side, you know what I'm saying? Grazed by bullets over here, like just crazy weird, appendix, hernia, like, so, I've been on the spectrum of like sleeping on benches to now I'm in an apartment with a beautiful wife. So I know things could get better. It's just manifesting. It's your thought process. I know it's harder at the time to be like, but this motherfucker, I got $0 and I know it's mad hard. But if there's any light, any spectrum of positivity, go chill with that. If it's in your room, go be in your room to try to manifest positivity. I know everybody's dealing with shit. Your parents, your cousins, everybody got full plate. But the less the less you alleviate your parents' plates, you know what I'm saying? Just show them that you could stand on your toes, and just allow life to just be life, man. Everything's gonna be hardships, and it gets better. Back, boop, boop, boop. Right now, we on that low end, and I'm telling you, everybody thinking the same. Reason why they don't teach this in school about the mind is because they don't want to. That bag, if that bag is out, motherfuckers will be powerful, boy. Cause I remember from 2000 to '08 or '07, we were manifesting fun times, good shit. People were dancing, music was amazing. So I know we could do it again. It's gonna take a lot of us to just be back on that track of like, you know what? They're not gonna control us. They're not gonna force me to buy a pair of jeans for 2,000. You could put it down. Trust me, I know that feeling. You online and you know what I'm saying? And then shorty like, beep, beep, beep. Your shit is 800 and, yeah, what up, Shan? I got that 850. I'm like, It's like we showing off too much to the point where it didn't add up. Like back in the day, the showing off at least got you a girl, a date. Now, like the interaction with man and female is wild. Like, it's either transactional or fake love, or real love. I'm gonna be honest, I still see little tinges of real love, you know what I'm saying? But everything is transactional. It's like, yo, man, look, you gotta if you 20, 18, 19, get with somebody the same age, and you gotta understand it's a building process. You can't find somebody that got the bag already. That don't make sense. Because then all he gonna do is run through you, or vice versa. So remember, everything is a building process. I think that's, like I said, another thing that's being shown underlining with the EBT and with why prices. There's an underlining to everything. It's like, yo, calm down, everybody. You know what I'm saying? We were eating real good off the hog. The majority of us is overweight, you know what I'm saying? So let's come back to like family first, money over everything, but start buying and spending properly. We have a lot of stuff. Yo, go to OfferUp, Marketplace, eBay. Yo, people are giving away things. Even cars. Cars are like $5 now. Like cheap, like point. People also have to want to learn the things people preach. Yeah, it's also, yo, Charlie, it's taking in what another person is saying, and then when you shut this app, you go, yo, whatever Zay said, I'm gonna try to utilize. I'm gonna try to use. He said the thing about the COVID joint. He said, always try to be positive. Even those little increments. All right, yo, you know what? I'm gonna close this app and I'm gonna try to be positive now. Yo, what up, ma? How you doing? You having a good day? Mwah. Grab your little drink from the refrigerator and practice on doing that. Next thing you know, you're gonna be doing that subconsciously. Yo, what up, ma? Mwah. That's why people like are weirded with me, because subconsciously I just be doing shit like nice, like opening doors, helping kids get it's just, I don't mean it. It's just subconsciously I built it in me to just always do this. And there's also that other line that is like, yo, you crossed it, rah. But I try not to do that anymore. I learned from being young and wild that like that shit don't add, it don't answer a lot of my, questions at all. It actually compounds certain things, So it takes a lot of lessons. It's a lot of discipline. Remember the word discipline. You know why people who go to the army, if they don't come back with the PTSD, are doing well? Because of discipline. And that they get the bag, but discipline. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, man, because one big hardship is your biggest enemy can be yourself. Yo, mental, Charlie, why your subconscious always tells you the opposite of right? Why when you feel your gut, your subconscious says, nah, go to the party. You felt the gut. Yo, this shit, the vibes is not, nope, I'm out of here. Your subconscious is playing you. There's something about that. And that's why I say they don't teach this in school, because they don't want us to know too much about our mind. What the fuck is that voice telling us to do all the opposite? Why the fuck am I always, double second guessing my life? Like, I know what's right and I know what's wrong. Like, that's the thin line and everything. And for some reason, our mental, the way they programmed us, the way little TV shows hit us, and little cartoons, little animes, Fortnite game, whatever's hitting your brain back and forth, subconsciously, yo, your subconscious just be telling you the wrong, bro. You be like, yo, I already feel tipsy. Take that shot. Yeah, be with the homies. Yeah. What the fuck going, like, you throwing up now. Like, I don't know why your mental is one of your hardest enemies to defeat, or not even defeat, because you don't want to defeat it. You just want to reason with it. You want to figure out why it's telling you the opposite. And if it is, then just go opposite. Just do that. Bankroll on that opposite shit. Your mind says, don't go on YouTube and start your own shit. Nah, start your own shit. You in traffic, you want to flip the bird. Nope. You know what I'm saying? Just discipline, learn, figure out things, and I promise you, it has to manifest. It already manifested with us meeting each other. You heard, Charlie? Hollow. You know what I'm saying? Where my other people's at? I got all these names right here. Mello was cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? We were chatting with him. Peekaboo, Gabriel with the game, Salix. Yo, so shout out to everybody, you know, Buster, like everybody that showed me love, man. I try to do the best I can, you know what I'm saying? And if I feel your energy is being off, then, you know, ain't nothing with blocking or just like acknowledging it and keeping it pushing. But I'm not losing sleep over it. It's not going to make me go inside and talk to my woman different. That's the thing. Like, we got to reason with emotions, logic, and filtering system. Let's filter. Let's start filtering what we're going to say. Yo, I want to say this nigga's a bitch nigga. Nope. You don't got to call me a bitch nigga because I got a do-rag and I'm 40. You know what I'm saying? Like, just learn me. If I say something bad about you, then you could be disrespectful. But until then, I promise you, manifest great thoughts, be positive, and discipline yourself. Do push-ups, do anything in order to get right physically, because your body is everything. Remember that. Health over wealth. I know they always say chase the bag, but a lot of folk chase the bag with mental disorder, and guess what happened? They fucked over their money. It's a lot to process. Yo, Charlie, rewatch this video. It's a lot. It don't happen in one day. Rome wasn't built in a day. Them fucking pyramids, you know why they got the ancient aliens? Because they trying to make you think that fucking, no, it took human ingenuity. It took humans being together to create the fucking facets of the world. Most of the 8 wonders of the world were built before us. Them motherfuckers knew what it was. They didn't have telescopes. They didn't have a phone. But they knew the universe. They knew the moon cycle. They knew Monday through Sunday. Like, how do they? And that, because I believe in idiocracy. We getting dumber as time goes on, man. Nobody wants to learn no more. And it's too cool not to learn. That's another thing. Motherfuckers made it not cool. And it's weird because you see, like, I know you guys think streamers, your favorite streamers are hardcore and everything. Those are all nerds that knew how to do computer stuff, that knew how to do, you know, like computer stuff. So when we was playing football and shout out to them, because now they get into the bag, you know what I'm saying? All the people that was staying home and, you know, why you think they got they streaming and it look like they all kids now? Because they living what they didn't live, I feel like. But, you know, chase whatever dream you want. Try not to make the bag the fulfillment of your shit. Just, if you got a job now, hold on to it, because the way they making shit is just insanity. Out of pure curiosity, what's your opinion on religion? Are you religious, or what's your take? Look, this is the best underlining take you could take. Take pieces from all religion. Nobody's telling you not to. Like, I feel like the reason why all the stories are similar in nature, there was always a one man who came back and who taught, and he had 12 disciples, and, you know, numbers are big. Remember numbers. 12, 7, like 7 is going around a lot. Like, a lot of your average pricing is a $7 now. 7 is a powerful, but back to religion, it's like random. Have some type of faith, man. Also, have the something made this. Like, this isn't not coincidence. This isn't a monkey with a reptilian, and now you got a geese and like something going on, man. It's too, perpendicular to the square. Let me stop, but it's too right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the fact that we're like the holy ones, the only ones that have conscience, the only ones that know how to steer animals the right way, the only ones that could harm animals or either make them survive or make them extinct. They gave us this beautiful gift of mind, of conscience, of soul, of something that's different from animals. So we were here to like protect this planet, and we're not doing a great job, yo. Everybody's a little bug. Everybody thinks it's cool to throw a soda out the window, and then now the fucking straw is in a turtleneck. It's like, yo, there's a island size in the ocean of just bottles and plastic. Like, we got fucking ditches filled with video games and old stuff. Like, now we're figuring out like how to recycle but we did too much damage to this beautiful planet, man. The fucking boomers, I don't know what they were thinking. All about this money, money, money. That's all they were thinking. That's why all our movies was like that, Richie Rich, about the conglomerate and the little person always climbing up to the top. All the movies back then was like that. It was just showing us like, yo, remember, directors were they trying to direct society somewhere, and in the beginning they were trying to make us like, look, y'all, Revolution, Wall Street, all these deep movies. Remember that famous thing? I can't take it anymore. It was this white guy. He's like, a rant like, the system is fucked. He's just like going off, and everybody just took it like a movie, and we just kept it pushing. Meanwhile, motherfuckers was dropping jewels. The Shining, how everybody's mental could just break. Yeah, like everybody's the straw that broke the camel back. We like everybody one step away from fucking grabbing an AK and mowing a lawn. Like, it's crazy. And they programmed us this way. It's not a coincidence that things are the way they are. And I feel like excuse, men don't want to be men, so you could bounce and be a female and do all this, and it used to be papa, like, no, that's it. This is the direction you're going. But they gave us too much freedom, and I don't understand the aspect of freedom, because freedom really meant like being free to do and say, not become. So welcome to fucking where this is the fucking school. Hey, you're going to the fucking school? Yeah, W. Hello, be easy. Nah, I'm dumb graduated. But yeah, man, religion, you gotta believe in something, man. You gotta have some type of faith. I used to love going to church on Sundays. There was something about the way it made me feel when I left. Vocalizing with the church, the harmonizing and all that cool shit. But we don't, motherfuckers don't give you cool points no more for doing things like that. It's like, it ain't cool. It's cool to listen to Gaga music and put a mask on and act hard. It's like, no, it's not. Going to jail ain't hard. That shit is corny as fuck. Why you think everybody that go to jail start reading books, start graduating, doing what they supposed to, like? Because you figure out time, how much time you really got on this earth to do shit. But I'm telling you, faith is everything. What you believe in, how you manifest shit, positivity, treating others how you want to be treated. All that shit goes a long way, man. And I'm not saying dick ride everybody. I'm not saying hold the door for 3,000 people and be goofy, give up all your money. Like, nah, just let's not go extreme. Let's just stay within each other. Like, and if you do good, he do good, she do good, he do good, they do good. We like, that's what the fuck it used to be. Why you think the 60s and 70s, everybody was vibing? Everybody, we call it like, yeah, they were smoking weed and acid and Woodstock. Oh, dude. Yeah, they were all on the same page. They manifested. They knew that the government was up to no good and they were fucking around. Why you think the government started giving all these fucking high niggas great jobs and money? They shut all of them up. They shut the boomers up. Because the boomers they were about to do something, man. The Black Panthers, all them little crews, man. But they started giving certain money. They started giving certain drugs, guns, community, all that shit, man. Cleaning up community too. Not being afraid to clean up. Showing, yo, you picking up something, throwing it away. Yo, you never shit where you eat. Why you want your grass to have shitting on it? Like, why you want, like I said, when things hit the fan, it's going to be your community that you're going to have to make a garden out of. Start planting, start cultivating, start putting up barricades maybe. What's up, Gabriel? Welcome back, Pop. Hollow, I don't know that. Be easy, Hollow. Why you be bugging sometimes? But yeah, where's Charlie? Yeah, man. Community, life. Like I said, how you react, how you act. You know what I'm saying? All that shit matters. Y'all know when you like, oh, I failed this test. What happens? You look, failed the test. There's no coincidence in that. There's no coincidence why the big dogs used to all get together on this island with the hoodies up and sacrifice and do weird shit, drink blood, and you know, they used to have shit feces dinners where like they know something that we don't know, and information is everything, y'all. Why you think they stray us away from libraries now? Inside them they getting rid of libraries. It's gonna be like 1978 or whatever that book is, Fahrenheit 9/11's Equilibrium movie. Like, yo, it's okay, Hollow. You have a good one, man. Take care. But I always like try to like psycho nigga, like, you know, have a web and try to connect things and make like there's a connection with movies and TV shows and how they implement certain things to make our subconscious think a certain way, and then we literally manifest it. We literally are manifesting hard times on each other, and that shit is fucking spooky. Why you think like it seems so disillusioned? They're over here, clink. Many more. Make another law that fucks some. Like, they happy as fuck because they manifesting happy. Like, they never be in a rut or try to think bad. Only time they do is stocks and all that bullshit, but they figured out a way to control so much with Bitcoin. You know how much dirty money is being exchanged right now because of Bitcoin and shit? God damn it, that motherfucker. I hate them coins, man. I'm gonna get a snack. Yeah, Gabriel, get something good. Some Oreos or some shit. But yeah, man, positive thoughts, man. Everybody reinforce them shits. Have a great one. I love the support. I dig the, you know what I'm saying? Everybody back and forth, and just make sure y'all do what the fuck y'all can do. You know what I'm saying? Don't put too many eggs in your basket. You heard? Complete one task and just move on to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next one. And try to finish what you start. That's another thing. It's beautiful when you complete things. You know what I'm saying? You building something, fix something. Like, that shit is beautiful. But I appreciate everybody's time. Thank you for rocking with me. Say dollar random.